1927, White Knight. This is Rod La Roche.
If I were a woman, I wouldn't fall for men. Maybe. What can a beautiful, soft, perfumed creature see in a bearded, uncouth, tobacco-fouled ruffian like the majority of us superior males?
Oh, how convenient. It's the bearded men that are the gross ones. The beard and the hat with, of course, the cane. Crying is not a safe word. Whoa, you're so deep and, unique for having that sort of opinion. What other words of wisdom can you share with us?
When you close your eyes, you are as blind as a person who cannot see.
Wow. As I have dated, kissed, and slept with about 20 guys, and they were all not great in bed, I will tell you when I find out.
I apologize for my gender.
No, you don't. You're a white girl posting a Black Lives Matter post on Instagram and thinking you've made a difference. You say women are weak? Ha! Their bodies literally tear themselves apart and rebuild themselves monthly. While y'all can't ever recover from a FIFA match or a Fortnite game that you lost 3 weeks ago. This is coming from a man, by the way. I'm also 6 foot. And look, my profile picture's K-pop. Did you see that, ladies? If you'd like to. I said your life sucks compared to mine, so touch me. Tried to look at a woman's behind. Umbrella attack. You cannot see anymore.
Oh, fair play.
Now, this video was shared on Reddit entitled, "To Look at a Female's Behind." Now, naturally, seeing this post be made, the OP is now the scum of the earth, according to the mods, as the OP has been permanently banned for the use of the word female in the title of this post. I mean, holy Lord Jesus, baby. It does not matter.
Actually, it does, because people who use the term female...
Shut up. It's not being used in that way here. Shut up. White Knights leave the most thoughtful notes.
I don't know what happened. I know you struggle about it. I know you are in great pain. I know you are quitting something you shouldn't. You've seen a taste of a life of love, not pain. Don't bail on it. If you are moving in a different direction, so be it. Say so, though. Don't leave it up to awkward circumstances. I opened a door. Walk through it. For your best future, do so. If you can't, just say why, and I can support what I understand. Talk to me. It's what's right.
I can't even understand the context here. Were they just a passing friend in an apartment space? Is OP moving out? Did he think there was something more there when there clearly wasn't and they were just being friendly like a hostage negotiation situation? Men. Oh, that's good coffee.
Oh my god, is that a woman-hating man on the internet? I gotta make her like me!
My coworker said this in front of me the other day, then was doing a quick no offense to me, and I just agreed. No apology necessary. I'm an men's activist? So I witness it plenty, and it's frankly pathetic. I'll also die on the hill that men don't die from a broken heart when their wife dies, but because they became responsible for their own health care. Whoa, that's actually... that's actually a pretty funny take. Loser City movie. Man takes picture of Fox character's feet and does the little dance with himself during Kung Fu Panda 4 screening. Oh my god. I didn't realize the movie was so bad people would rather go f themselves. Every day I wake up attracted to men. When will this pain end? Hey, you could always just move to the Bible Belt. I hear apparently over there it's just a choice.
I literally laugh at every single one of your tweets. You have such power over me.
Just step on me. Hope she sees this, bro. Hell, maybe dad. There's certainly some kind of age gap happening between your profile pictures.
Wow, you hate Pam? That's super misogynistic and cringe. Pam is a queen and Jim should feel lucky to have her.
Look, just to set a flame war to the 1% of you watching who actually cared about the show, Pam was great at feigning helpless innocence while manipulating everyone around her like an a-hole.
Okay, bombs planted. Go, 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 go!
Women, we're sorry. There's a breed of men in this place I've recently had the displeasure of meeting. These guys fumbled great wives that really were committed to building a home with them. And before you ask the other side of the story, these guys are currently deeply into either alcohol, debts, financial ruins, deadbeating, and other menace, and you can see why. Dude saw one husband drink 2 beers on the weekend and thinks they're an alcoholic. And so to the women who dated these men, gave their all, gave them children, committed to creating a home, supported them in their obscured visions, and still got treated like trash. We, the other men, are unequivocally sorry for what those men did to you. We hope that all will be well with you and your children if you had any together. May peace and joy locate you once again in this short life on Earth. Like, what the frick does this achieve or accomplish or do for anything? I saw some sad, worn-out relationship dynamics nearby me. It can't be because of so many various factors regarding to psychological health, workload, stress levels between partners.
No, it's because the men are male.
One without ridiculous tattoos and piercings. Your mileage may vary, but this was a very attractive woman who, in my honest opinion, went out of her way to make herself not so much. So this is in regards to a woman getting tattoos. It's my choice how I look. I feel so much better and more confident. It's just that sometimes people are different from other people, and that's okay. That's what makes us unique and cool, and my way of expressing myself is tattoos. But thank you for writing to me. It's important for me to hear other people's opinions. Good luck to you. Honestly, wow, what is just a solid, constructive response to someone's criticism of you.
Was that a woman responding maturely to a comment on the internet that slightly criticized her? I gotta help her, even though she clearly doesn't need it.
You are an angelic priestess, blessing us with your perfect form and need not justify yourself to our most confused, derelict members. You bring joy and beauty to the world.
What do you think about the long played skirts post? It's a post that I definitely saw with my eyes. Is there something you like about it? Not really. You know this is weird, right? Yes, it is weird. I just want to know what you felt about the 11 bossy, dignified, elegant females dominating the neckbeard while wearing the 11 long-played skirts. I don't feel about it. It sounds like a good time for him if that's what he's into. What is this guy doing? Is he trying to, like, catch this person out for being a pervert or something? I don't understand girls who get married before 25. Boys get married because they want cheap female servants who will cook, clean, and please them whenever they want. But girls willingly giving their lives, freedoms to exploitative guys? Why? Just ignoring the fact this is becoming far less of a thing, I guess. But also, ask anyone, literally any gender, if they would like a partner who would cook, clean, and please them whenever they want. It's a losing game here. Anyone would like that. Asking for a body wash puts him a cut above the regular neckbeard, though. I really do need a few things. I was wondering if someone would be kind enough to get it for me. Here's the list. Huggies wipes, 6-pack, body wash, Diet Pepsi, 16-ounce bottles, 4 of them, Ritz cheese crackers, Frosted Flakes, Lucky Charms, Lay's Stacks Barbecue, 3 containers of them, 2 bags of jelly beans, box of nutty bars, big box of honey buns. I have no transportation and disabled. I'll need to have this delivered to where I am. If you are able to help, please message me for the address of where I am. Thank you and God bless. For context, this is a Facebook group that's all about actually, going out of your way to help people in areas that need help with this sort of thing. It's not exactly a choosing beggar scenario, but I mean, when you look at that list, you can't help but be a bit concerned as to how they've gotten themselves disabled. Hey, bread or things like that probably would be better than the sugary snacks. We've also found Dollar Tree has own brand like Pringles. Kids seem to enjoy them at much lower cost. Oh, look at you trying to give health advice when they are clearly not interested in it. And people wonder why I hate myself. I mean, people. As a typical straight man suffering depression, I can openly say we are the worst of the worst. Women are beautiful, puzzling, mystical, and should be treasured, yet we can't seem to figure out how to not abuse you. I hope the silver lining is that now you'll know when a snake is in your garden. Frick that guy. God damn, it's so frustrating. It's not that men don't know how not to abuse, it's that there are men out there who don't care. It's like when women say, hey men, please stop approaching us randomly in public. The only men who will respect that are the men who weren't approaching you in public in the first place.
Why didn't someone help her?
These guys call themselves men. Real men put themselves in harm's way to help others. I mean, it really depends on the context here, but I, for one, like a world where we don't treat some people like expendable meat shields. It's that same kind of world where we don't treat women like seed incubators. We treat them like human beings. Yeah. Meanwhile, in crazy clips, wife beats husband immediately after he gets home. I think it should be legal for wives to beat their husbands for any reason. I'm not gonna take that seriously at all. Found this neckbeard on the GTA Reddit. I've been killing women and taking pictures of their bodies. Is that weird? Ooh, you need therapy and God. Please don't do that in real life. Ah, well, I was going to, but then you said this in a comment on the internet, and I guess you know what? You did it. You stopped me. Oh, wow. You need to be watching Shogun. And why is that, we wonder? A white man coming to feudal Japan to learn the ways of a samurai and apparently wins the heart of the prettiest Japanese girl in the village. Reddit summed in one quote. Am I the only man present who treasures the purity of a woman? This is feudal Japan, a strict patriarchal society of back then where purity was a very serious thing. It's important to note, though, from the limited info I have on the book itself, this European is meant to be ignorant and all that stuff. It's part of his character growth. Found one in the wild. This is an unpopular opinion for sure.
Spoilers, it isn't.
But I disagree with you. I think that men and women are different, and they should stay different. I want men to be expected to pay for dinner. I want men to open the door. I want women and children to get first dibs on lifeboats when a ship is sinking. And I want women not to feel like they need to ask their boyfriend if they consent. Wait, what? We need more Indiana Jones types, not little boys that are afraid to assert themselves. Masculinity is in a weird place right now, probably headed towards where men are at in Japan right now. Japanese women are pretty unhappy with the state of manhood in their country right now. I just saw an interesting documentary about it. Men need to be men, even if that means there are double standards. And that's why those Japanese women, they should get with me instead, cause I'm a real man. I'll be a real man for them. Edit, real men respect women, by the way. Going through puberty as a girl equals being a smex machine, according to this guy. I hated this movie. I felt so uncomfortable watching it. It seems like it's literally just about a horny little girl who now has the risk of getting pregnant. Like, wow, that's what you're going to talk about? So regarding 12-year-old girls in a movie? It's like this dude avoids any other aspect of the movie aside from the symbolism, seeks it, finds it, and just in my face. Imagine telling on yourself this bad. Like this mother flipper didn't have Sports Illustrated Pamela Anderson stuffed under his yellow-stained pillow.
I know, guys are so ugly and weird. We should find out how to make sperm out of bone marrow and we wouldn't even need them anymore.
Sir, you are a man. What is this take? Please, for your sake, call a hotline that handles people who are just enthusiastic about self-deprecation. I can't stand most men and really prefer to hang out with women, but I'm only interested in my wife romantically, which is very frustrating because women are understandably suspicious of this, but I cannot stand most men except for my best friend of 20 years and another friend from high school, 25 years. Every other one has failed to meet my standards for who I associate with by choice. This is always so interesting with this sort of logic because it always implies that they themselves were the one who was deciding whether or not the friendship would go ahead. As if the other person was always on board and not at all hesitant themselves because they also weren't interested and you didn't meet their standards. Oh yeah, I'm in a similar boat. My longest friendship right now is with a woman, and most of my friend group is comprised of women. We had more men in our friend group, and then one of them cheated on my best friend and was summarily shut out of our lives because none of us can stand that kind of behavior. Women often just make better company, I suppose. I really can't stand the kind of shallow bro behavior a lot of men exhibit. So I used to be like this, and I can say for certain that these men do this as a coping mechanism. They're intimidated by other men. They're afraid if they're seen with other guys that they're going to be compared to those other guys. And oh no, what if those other guys are more masculine and attractive in general than me? If I don't have any guy friends, then I can't be compared to them when I try and meet a girl or be cheated on with them. I'm basically being a reverse pick-me girl. I'm a genius. Okay, but as a single woman who's been stuck in dating hell for the last 6 years, this is accurate. I apologize on behalf of the less cruddy portion of dudes who are more interested in you as a human than with boinking. We exist, I promise. And we aren't all already married like me either. Just because you might have asked, and I'm taken, okay? So, frick off. Oh, no, buddy. Yes, we are. We're all already married. Okay, well, looks around. Yeah, I guess we are. What even is going on here? Are they bragging? They saw a woman post about how she's been single for a while and it's been really frustrating, and they're like, hey, listen, I'm married. Yeah, White Knight didn't smell her yet. Hey, would you rather bang the ugliest woman in the entire universe but win $20,000 or the hottest one but win nothing? Majority rules to hottest. Because let's be real, for men, the fact they got laid is $20,000 on its own. $20K to make a woman feel wanted and attractive for once in her life? I would go all out and take her on an amazing date first and really make her feel good about herself. Oh, how romantic of you. To turn what should just be a one-night stand into a big romantic event that will make her feel like you actually want something more more from her than just the $20,000 to run away with. That won't lead her on at all.
I mean, you say all that until you see or smell her.
Oh god, the smell. See, that's another thing about me many guys don't really seem to consider. You can be ugly not just in looks. If you really want to stay with your girl long term, you gotta accept the fact that some days she's going to get an attitude over the little things. Girls typically express their emotions in the moment. They need you to listen and understand why they're upset. They're not always looking for a solution or criticism, just someone who is willing to listen and understand what they're feeling and going through. What is this? Girls typically express their emotions in the moment. Everyone does! That's literally how you have emotions, because you are emoting. It's a reactive statement your body is making. It's this backwards thinking that encourages the idea that when men get angry, they're just being passionate. No, they're being emotional. This grossed me out in more ways than I can explain. It's the classic man sends wife a spreadsheet of all the times she denied him kinky times. There are so many more proactive and invitational ways to discuss this sort of issue in your relationship. But no, this man thinks, what if I try coming across very passive-aggressive? He even says in parentheses these like clapbacks to her not being interested. I just came back from the gym. I feel gross.
Didn't shower until next morning. So clearly that's a dumb reason.
Like, oh my god, dude, you're not entitled to her body. You're allowed to desire it. Just maybe work on a spreadsheet onto how you can work on things that would make her desire you more. Just another day of being a girl here in r/teenagers.
Hey, so this might sound weird, but my little sister got her first period and she doesn't know how to put a tampon in. So I was wondering if you could send a video of you putting one in so she could see it. I promise I won't look at it, only her so she can see how you do it. Dude, what is this tactic? This is incredible. Honestly, really, wow.
Just letting you know, no manned tills in Sainsbury's. They don't know when they will be manned. I'm going to Asda.
Disgraceful. Do your shopping elsewhere.
Well, Joe, I think it's sexist.
What?
That they're called manned tills. Anyway, so I boycott manned tills.
What do you want?
Any chance I get.
I wasn't talking about...
I'm a guy, and I do shake my head at a lot of low-quality men and wonder what their attractive and well-put-together girlfriends see in them.
Breaking news! Man who's attracted to women is more attracted to people's girlfriends than their boyfriends.
It is less that these men are fat or ugly, though many of them are. It is more that they are in public presenting as low-effort slobs. These guys have unkempt beards and hair, clothes that fit all wrong, and dirty scuffed shoes, while their girlfriends are dressed cute with makeup on.
Noted. Turns out the femboys had it right all along.
Gentlemen, we must wear dresses and makeup now if we want to be considered attractive in society.
I look at that and think, there's no way she's not resentful that he's putting zero effort into presenting himself well as her man. If I'm going out with my girlfriend, I'm showing her respect by making myself look right before we go. My hair and beard look good, my clothes look good and are appropriate for the destination, and my posture is right. Just posting this out to the ether, hoping some women will see this and be like, I will touch you. Men, pay for the date, walk on street side, hold open doors, she's the passenger princess, clean the kitchen as you're making food, soaking a maximum of 5 minutes, have her favorite snacks hidden around the house and car to surprise her with. That is very unsanitary. Not every space is designed to hold and keep food, okay? Buy her flowers monthly, rotate. Buy her flowers for dates. Be curious about her menstrual cycle. Be curious about what creates safety for her. Make her your lover, your very own love affair.
She's not gonna pick you, bro.
Women, what am I missing? Proof you'll actually do these things beyond the first 2 weeks. So marriage significantly doubles a woman's workload compared to being single and working full-time? Well, if I was a woman, I'd never enter into any relationship given how bad a deal it is for women. Asked my wife of 25 plus years why she bothers to keep doing the stuff she does for me and what she is getting out of it. I don't get why women are willing to go through a relationship. It's such a low return of interest. Dude literally has a partner who lovingly cares for him and does stuff for him out of like the kindness of her own heart.
heart and he's criticizing her for it. Did your man cash app you money for nails and lunch today, or do I gotta do it? Does any of my Facebook friends bank with USAA or Navy Federal? We as men need to just shut up and cash app these queens every dollar to our names. If this was a woman talking about men, they'd have an OnlyFans or Twitch link in their bio. Guaranteed. I guess I'll be single forever then.
Why?
Cause girls can be dumb. They don't know that I can take care of them more than any other man on the planet could. I'm sure no other man could compared to you and your part-time salary. Big boy. Big strong man. Strong rich boy. When I see women pump gas while grown-ass men sit in the car, I actually yelled out loud a few weeks back, "Women will date big-ass poos like this, but I'm single." He immediately hopped out the car and took the pump from her. I looked her dead in the face and yelled, "You're welcome!" Incredible. This man in this interaction yelled aggressively towards a woman about the choices she's made, causing her partner to come out of the car for her safety and protect her by pumping the gas for her so she could go in the car instead, to which he responds by yelling at the woman again, and he thinks he's the good Samaritan in this scenario. I mean, God forbid we have a society that encourages women to be independent enough to pump their own gas. Pumps don't weigh more than 2.5 kilos at most. It's not some masculine effort to do it. Made a typo when doing a Google search. How many neckbeards search this to make it a suggested result? What do tuas smell like? Did you mean what do women's toes smell like? Nice try, buddy. You clearly typed this in the past, and now you're trying to post this to cover up your tracks. For context, I was trying to Google what do foxes smell like after watching a video about a pet fox and learning they smell terrible. I don't believe it. I don't care. Most guys. Oh my god, she has some nice tats. Damn, that butt is huge. Man, she's so sexy. Me. Oh my god, her freaking smile. Oh, dude, I love her voice. Have you seen her hair? It's gorgeous. Man, she's so beautiful. I'm weird. I know. Found in the wild under a Hell's Kitchen video. I cannot believe that women were actually losing badly enough to be put through such vile punishments. At first I saw it as a sign that maybe there might be a place in this world for me after all, but then I started feeling bad for them. Now I believe that only us men should be taking any punishments at all. Sorry ladies, I just didn't think I'd end up seeing anything like this. I apologize. Man, how does the word female be considered a derogative term and not ladies? I just, sorry ladies, it's just, something about it is just Been with over 10,000 women in my life. Note that doesn't imply he actually slept with all of them. Women don't care about looks. Men are the protector, yes. Women just want, no they don't, a man who is calm, is himself, doesn't change when she gets emotional, who can be her rock, her mountain, to feel special. Communication, they reel your energy and body language and vibe. Oh, how ideal, guys. A perfect man is a rock. You know, those things without any life or soul. That's the only personality that the rock has is what the owner puts on it. Looking at you, girlfriends who decide what their men's clothes are, and they just want to have fun. So play with them. They are our women of Earth. They have been through more pain than men on Earth. Earth would be boring and no soul would come here if there were no Earth women. The only team around that could get me into sports. Hey, I saw a funny video today that you would probably appreciate. I wish I could link it to you. I don't DM random women though. You guys get that enough. So I randomly replied to one of your comments. That's not equally as annoying and creepy. Milady. At Crystal Lake, Illinois. Hashtag Star Wars isn't for us nerds anymore. We who respect the lore and would be in tears after being cast in one of the movies or shows, Star Wars is now for the popular kids who giggled and high-fived the bullies for stuffing you in your locker. That's a new take. I was expecting them to complain about feminism or something, but no. Star Wars is for cool kids now. Stupid take. It's crashing and Disney deserves it. Could it just be boring character tropes and all that stuff? No, it's gotta be because the cool kids are getting the cool stuff now. It's not fair. That poor lotion. This is for the game Stellar Blade. I wonder why they're asking. How much lotion should I buy for the game I got paid today? No reason in me buying lotion for game. Enough for you to take a bath. Quick, there's only one left in stock. Just a giant drum of lubricant, 55 gallons. Jesus.
Dear all men, stop killing women and children. Stop it. Yours, Andrew.
Nice work, Andrew. They're not doing that now. Because you said so. Let's try the same approach with university students and telling them to study. Oh, what's this? The people who were never interested in studying in the first place still aren't studying? Who would have seen that coming?
Kid stops his mom from grinding on strangers. What the frickin' childhood is that? It's her body and her choice? Why are you all so close-minded? The feminine spirit wants to be free and express her beauty in this ugly world. Leave women alone! Mate, come on. Come on. You can't be ignoring this kid's experience in all this.
As a man, I have to admit that women are so much better than us in every aspect.
Oh my god, just tell us you hate yourself.
Who is Andrew Tate? In math, my solution. In history, my king. In art, my idol. In science, my oxygen. In geography, my world. In health, my daily dose. And last but not least, in zoology, my goat.
Honestly, I'd more equate him to a cow by how much he gets milked.
Tea time with a twist. Refreshingly unique.
Oh, wow. I assume that's like Japanese style tea as well. I'm not fully accurate on that or not. Definitely some Asian style tea pouring and like design and everything. But yeah, Darth Vader, Star Wars. Not gonna lie, kinda cool. I get it's absolutely appealing to weeboos and all that kind of otaku fan stuff, but man, it's working pretty well.
The story. Ray and Jim were tripping out all night. As dawn approached on the beach where they ended up, Jim saw this hot chick and said to her, "Hello, I love you." If he did that today, he'd face sexual harassment charges. Screw this generation. Not true. It was written before the doors was even a thing. Also, imagine being the guys that are mad that women can get guys to leave them alone. I wonder what you guys have done.
I hope she sees this, bro.
I'm a guy and I have 99% female energy in my life. From my wife to my 3 daughters to 95% of my clients. I appreciate the way women work. I am a huge supporter of women-owned business, and I am here if you need any brand photography with a hint of male creativity. I don't have much testosterone anymore. So I'm not a threat in any way. Love your brand.
Final Fantasy VII fans, try not to be incels challenge. Cloud may have feelings for 2 girls, but when it comes to Tifa, she has loved only one man her entire life. Cloud.
Wow, this is some creepy purity bullshit reasoning. Ew, gross.
Not that it matters or on some weird schmidt, but did you read Traces of Two Past? It basically confirms Tifa was a virgin, before the high wind at least, and has some level of feelings for Cloud since they made the promise. Also, it's Japanese media where everyone is a virgin until they meet their love. Cloud 100% was too, and I can't be convinced otherwise. Wait, hang on, is that actually lore? Or like a thing in Japanese media when no one has had any sort of prior relationship? God, no wonder all the incels and stuff are crazy about purity and virginity. It's because they're all anime fans.
The next time a guy is bothering you in your DMs, feel free to send him my Insta and say that I'm your boyfriend. Please, I'm so lonely. Does anyone pretend to be my partner?
How do men end up with these types of women? It's totally his fault, honestly.
Of course. I mean, after all, everyone shows their true colors at the start and even before your relationship.
There is nothing domestically dangerous about blaming the victim for their partner's behavior because they should have been aware of it when they dated them.
A tale of 2 tweets.
Emerald like my birthstone. Here's my Insta.
Oh, obese, disgusting.
Wow, this person's very confident on their opinions of subjective beauty. Let's check out their profile.
At the beach, baby. Here in my summer bod. Look at my abs. I've got one of them.